Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we're going to be making roast chicken. If you watch my videos, I try to show you the shortest, easiest, and quickest way to cook. I want your food to taste good, I want it to be nutritious, but I want it to also be easy. A lot of people don't like to cook just because it's such a pain in the neck to clean up. There's pots and pans. It's just a real pain in the neck. So when I show you how to cook, I always try to show you the easiest way. Make good flavorful food quickly, easily, as little cleanup as possible. This is a sheet pan underneath here. I've covered it with aluminum foil. Reason being is if you've ever tried to scrub a pan that had roasted chicken in it, it's a real pain in the neck. So I cover it with aluminum foil, and it just makes cleaning up very, very, very easy. The way I roast the chicken is very, very simple. Right now, so I obviously uncovered the chickens. I took the gizzards and neck out. If you want to use that for another recipe, you can. If you don't want to use it for another recipe, you can get rid of it, your choice. I have 2 chickens here. I have 5 different spices. I have paprika, I have ground pepper, I have salt, garlic powder. I'm sorry, it's granulated garlic, not garlic powder, and tarragon leaf, and some Pam spray. So when I roast the chicken, right now the breast is down. This is the back over here. I'm going to season them up pretty nicely. The reason why you got that whole little talk about doing things easily, people will stuff the chickens with onions and garlic and all types of stuff. You can do that if you want to, but my way is just a lot easier, a lot quicker, and just as tasty. I'm going to put like a decent amount of paprika on here, so it's covered. You notice I'm doing it from a little bit high up, so it kind of rains onto the bird. Just a tiny bit of salt. You don't need a lot of salt for this. Just a little bit. A little bit of pepper. Pepper go maybe medium. Garlic, you can go fairly heavy because everybody loves garlic. You know, like a nice thick sprinkling. Tarragon, just a little bit, just a very, very light sprinkling. Tarragon is very, very strong if you do too much. So you want just a taste. Gives it a great flavor, but like I said, go easy on it. If you put too much, it gives it like too strong of a flavor. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to spray this with some Pam spray. You got to have a little bit of fat in there. Some people use butter. You can melt butter if you want to. Pam spray is the quickest, easiest, and most efficient. I'm using a glove to turn this over. If you don't use a glove, you have to wash your hands afterwards. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the top. Good. Spray it. You don't have to go nuts, but a little bit of spray. Now this is probably the most important part. Starting out, your oven should be at like 425. You want a very, very hot oven. You want to preheat it. What you're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven for about 15, maybe possibly 20 minutes at a very, very high temperature. And what that is going to do is it's going to sear the skin, basically making it very, very crisp and brown. Part of eating a good roast chicken is the skin is nice and crispy and it's nice and moist inside. So by doing this for about 10 to 15 minutes, we will get that nice crisp skin that we want. We're going to stick this in the oven and we'll check it in about 50 minutes. Hi everyone, we're back. We're making our roast chicken. Right now the chicken's been in for right about 25 minutes or so. You'll see how it has a nice brown color. So that's good. What we're going to do is we're going to put it back in, and now we're going to turn down our oven to about 275. Chicken just came out of the oven. They've been in the oven for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. You'll see that they're nice and brown. A lot of people use a thermometer. You're supposed to cook a chicken till 160. I've seen people stick the thermometer in by the thigh, the thickest part of the thigh. I've also seen people stick it in by the breast. I'm a little more old-fashioned. There's a very easy way to tell whether roast chicken is done. When you pick it up, you're going to notice that the juices coming out are clear, meaning there's no blood in it, they're not red. If there's red coming out, that means it's not done. If the juices are clear, then it's fully cooked inside. This just came out of the oven a minute ago. I'm going to let it rest for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to cut it up. To cut it up, I just go straight through the bone. I actually cut the backbone out, so I'm going to go right on either side of the backbone. I'm going to cut the leg and thigh off. Goes right here. Cut the wing off. It's a very large breast, so I'm actually going to just cut that in half for serving reasons. Going to separate the leg and the thigh. It's actually nice and moist. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just going to cut underneath the leg and by the breast. Separate the leg and thigh. Separate the leg from the thigh. Cut the first wings off. And cut the breast in half once again. And as I said, it's not too dry, nice and moist. Perfect. So our chickens are done. One chicken's cut up, one chicken I'm leaving whole for now. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and be well.